Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Today I'm doing another tabletop strictly because I had one of my subscribers wanting certain colors. So I'm doing one for her. And this is the last one I did. And it's totally dry now. It's resined and it's ready to go. It turned out absolutely beautiful. And this can go inside or outside. Nothing will hurt it. So, we're going to do another one with some colors of her choice. And the colors I'm doing are Prussian Blue by Amsterdam, Iridescent Red Blue by Pebeo, Sunflower Pigment, which is ColourArte Primary Elements, Orange, Red, and Pearl Papaya, French Lilac Pigment.
Oh, okay.
Deco Art, which is Deep Sapphire Metallic, 24 karat gold, Deco Art, Boysenberry Pigment, Sky Blue Light, and that is by Amsterdam, and then Wine and Roses Pigment.
And the pigments are all ColourArte pigments, correct?
They are ColourArte Primary Element Pigments. Okay. And my activator is
black.
You got it. So we're going to do, you know, the drizzle, the swipe, the rack, and the spin. So we're going to get started here. And I had one subscriber say to Phil, this is kind of funny. He said, Phil, I hate to tell you, but you know the tripod was invented over 200 years ago. So I said to Phil, you got a good comment. And so Phil read it. And the reason we don't use the tripod is we have two of them underneath my coffee table here and a light. And the first time, because Phil didn't want a video, he goes, I can't video, I don't know how to video. I go, Phil, it's really difficult. You know, all you do is put the phone on video and press the button. But he didn't, want to do it. So I said, okay, well then we need a tripod. The first tripod that we got, the dumb thing fell on the floor with my phone.
Well, it was too small. We bought too small of a tripod, and of course I tried to jerry-rig it up higher, and that lasted about 2 minutes before it keeled over. But anyways, tripods are fine, except I like to kind of move around and show different things, and hopefully most of the time I keep either Kathy or the painting in the picture. Sometimes I fail at doing even that, but it's not so bad just standing here.
I know, because he goes, I can't do that. I can't do that. I go, Phil, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to hold the phone and just turn it on.
Oh, I bet they can do it too, though.
Well, yeah. So then we decided, well, okay, so we should really get a light. Got the light. Well, that didn't.
Well, that just made everything glare.
Oh, it was
so
awful.
We must not have had that right. So our days of using a light and a tripod ended with that. But I enjoy doing this.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you weren't doing it, I wouldn't be doing this, I don't think, unless I got a tripod that's stuck on the table. So that was, somebody's comment to us, which was funny. And then we had another comment where a lot of times, not a lot of times, but there's been a few people that they don't like Phil's interruptions. Well, the only thing I can say is Phil and I are a team, and we do this together. We enjoy it together. And the reason he interrupts is because so many times I'm in like a trance here, concentrating, even though this is like a mishmash. I have a method to my madness, even though it doesn't look like it. And he can, keep you guys on the right track and tell you what's going on a lot of times that I can't, because I just all of a sudden clam up.
Well, no, you're concentrating on doing the painting part of it. And what I try to do is, this is also not only fun, but you're trying to teach people how to do this method. And so I've seen it enough so I can, do some explanation of what's, what you're doing and why you're doing it and how to do it and so forth. So That's the reason I babble on.
And sometimes maybe you overbabble. I don't know, but
Well,
I
no,
don't
no.
think so because you're keeping them all informed like what I'm doing. So,
Well, some of the subscribers or people that are watching may want you to do more of the talking and explanation, but as you mentioned, you're concentrating on doing the proper technique on the painting.
and I mean, you know this technique. You know what I'm doing. You know what I like. You know what I dislike. So, when I'm concentrating, Phil will say, well, she doesn't like this river here. Well, okay, if I said, okay, everybody, I have a river here and I don't really like it, and that's all I said, I would get comments saying, what is the river, Kathy? Where Phil will jump in and explain what the river is and what it does that we don't like. That's why he says a lot of stuff while we're videoing.
No, I'm going to interrupt you right now, Connie.
Okay.
And the reason I am is I want to explain for people who haven't seen really what the concept of the drizzle is, and that is not to put too much of any one color in any area, okay, and to also leave spaces between the paints. Not trying to completely cover the canvas. We're just trying to, as Kathy says, make drizzles of paint that puts all the different colors on a lot of areas of the canvas, because what she's trying to accomplish is further down the line get tons of multicolored cells all over the canvas. And the way to do that is to have all the different colors all over the canvas and so forth. So that's the explanation of why the drizzle is so important.
And Phil will have all this in the video, the colors, and my Etsy shop is open for everybody that's new to our channel and stuff. I do have an Etsy shop. It's Kathleen Limited, Kathleen Ltd, one word. So go shop, and if you see something you like, or you can text me, you can email me, it doesn't matter. I'm here, I'm not going nowhere. So, okay, so now we're on to the swiping.
Okay.
And my swiping color is black. And I make my swiping color, actually my cell activator, I make it fresh every time I use it.
And what's in that swipe?
It is the Floetrol and the Amsterdam black paint.
Okay, all right.
And that's all in the recipes as well.
Yeah, speaking of recipes, there is a special video on Kathy's recipes that is in the description box, and there will be a pop-up that comes up on the screen during this video, so you can go directly to that. There's also her special recipe for the pigments from ColourArte. So that is also a short video to explain exactly how she does her ColourArte pigment recipe.
Ew. Come on, baby.
And there's also a link to the how she set up her baby pool and the spinner. So that's something you can find in the description box, or a pop-up in the upper right-hand corner at some point in this video. So we try to give you a lot of information to help you succeed.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch the videos and everything, you will see a lot of different stuff that we put up. It's a lot of colors.
And there's
coming up.
over 250 videos on Kathy's channel, Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. And it's not just this technique. She has flip cups, and she has swipes, and
I have a lot of different
Yes.
ones. So it's just not only
Dutch
this
pours.
stuff.
You have Dutch pours
I do.
and so forth. So there's a lot of different techniques that Kathy has videos on. So look back at some of the previous videos. We have there's some funny stories in some of them, and we had a lot of fun doing them.
Oh, we have funny stories, all right. I'm telling you, you never know what story we're going to be coming up with.
As you can see, we're starting to get the colored cells different colored cells that Kathy's looking to get from the drizzling of all the different colored paints and pigments.
Yeah, we're getting cells, which is a good thing. That's what we want.
Right, we want as many cells as possible
To come
at
up.
this stage, yes.
And it takes a while to do this, but you know what? You don't want to rush it. And you only want to do this lightly. You do not want to do it heavy. And the
Well-
spinning will just really accentuate the cells that it's going to bring up.
Yeah, step 4, which is the spin, will actually expand these cells very nicely and keep the coloration in the cells and their forms. So that's hopefully what's going to happen during the spin.
Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen.
Well, it always does, yes.
It does. I mean, you don't know what it's going to bring up, but it'll definitely happen. And it's very important to wipe your cards off after every
As
time.
you can see, she just uses plain playing cards and takes a dab of the cell activator, and then she wipes it off. Because you don't want to do a double swipe, because the
You have
object
paint.
is to just be swiping cell activator. You don't want to swipe any of the
Paint.
paint residue that was left on the card from the previous swipe. So
That's what you have to
that
watch
will
out
mess it
for.
up.
I know when Phil did his, he kept wanting just keep swiping. I go, Can't do that, Phil. Got to wipe your card. But I mean, once you do it, you'll know you got to wipe your card, because it just won't look right if you don't. Ah! And I have a glove on today on one hand because I wanted to pick up that table and show everybody, and I didn't want to get a lot of paint on it because my hands are so full of paint, which is normal. I'm the paint queen. The paint queen. Okay, you can tell them about that river. That's what we don't like.
Oh yeah. See, that's sort of what we call a river down there. And the reason Kathy doesn't like that is when you get to the spin, everything is going to expand on this painting. The cells, which you want to expand, but any areas that have a lot of paint or these rivers are going to expand also. Now, they could end up looking nice on the final composition, but a lot of times they kind of become the focus of the painting, and it distracts from the overall effect.
Yeah,
So
I don't like that.
you have to be a little bit careful of that, and any area that might have a lot of the same color. See, this area here with the black might have a little bit too much of that black concentrated there. And
We can wreck that though,
okay, that's fine.
so I'm not too
Right.
worried about it.
And then you have that area black right there, Kati.
I know, I just put that
Yeah.
down though. We'll get rid of
So-
that, Phil. Don't worry. I got to get rid of my rivers first.
You'll be surprised how much an area can expand that you didn't think would be a problem at first.
And it does.
So Kathy has learned from experience that if you see something that might be a little bit of a problem, just
Get rid of
give
it.
it a little swipe, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you want to get rid of it. If you don't think you're going to like it, you want to get rid of it. I mean, you can go over it. It's not going to hurt it.
No, you can swipe several times in the same area. As long as you do it lightly, it's going to bring up the colored cells that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what Kathy wants. all these different colored cells.
Yeah, this is
There's
definitely
an
what I
area of
want.
purple there that's sort
Right
of-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to cover that, get that. There was one other place I wanted to get too. I think I'll use a little dabber on that. There.
Yep.
See? Just need a little dab. And actually, you know, Phil, what I was thinking? We
What?
probably should have bought some stock in playing cards. Because, I mean,
You go through a lot of playing cards, that's for sure.
yes, I do. But I really like, I mean, you can save your playing cards if you want, but I don't like to save them
And
because
it's nice because you can cut them all into different sizes depending on how much area you want to swipe in. So it works very nicely.
Okay, I
Okay.
think I have one more area just that I want to get, and then we're gonna wreck it. Where did I just see that? Oh, here. I think that would have been too expandable.
Okay.
Okay, I think we are good to wreck and see what happens. All right.
Okay, so we've done the drizzle and the swipe, and now Kathy is going to wreck. You're not using the pointed one?
You want me to use this one or the point?
I
the
prefer
point?
the pointed one.
Okay, either one. It
Because-
doesn't matter to me. I like them all, so.
Well, this is a pointed stick she uses, and she just will wreck a little bit through the... Now, the other sort of popsicle stick she had in her hand, that works too, but it makes larger wrecking designs in the painting. So it kind of depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, it does. I mean,
You have to be a little more careful with that larger wrecking popsicle stick, because sometimes that'll bring up some of the white under the paint, your base, and which is okay. It can look nice, but you just have to be a little more careful. Here are those wrecking lines. See the kind of design it makes, and the spin will not only expand the cells, it's going to expand these wrecking designs too, which should be really nice.
okay. Okay, I think we're ready to spin.
Ready to spin.
We're gonna see what happens here. Because there's a lot of boysenberry in this. I can see a lot of boysenberry already.
That's okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, purdy. Oh, purdy.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, it's purdy.
See how those wrecking lines expanded
Oh, purdy.
and the cells all expanded, but they maintained their coloration?
You want me to, I should go left?
Yes.
I got smarter. I have a glove on, so I'm not going to be all full of paint. Just a little. Oh, this is pretty.
It's very pretty.
Oh, man, do I love, love, love this. I'm loving me some tabletop, let me tell you. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. The colors are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, look at these cells, and the purples, the orange, the blues, the pinkishes
Yeah.
came through there
The
too.
boysenberry,
Boysenberry.
the lilac,
Oh yeah, the lilac came through there very nicely too.
the gold came through some finally. This is
You
beautiful.
think you need to spin it again? I'm just asking.
I
It's
don't
pretty
think
nice
so.
because we got the real nice designs in the middle from
Yeah, I think we should
the
leave
wrecking
it.
and so forth. And this
This is
just
beautiful.
so nice with the
It's
colors.
stunning.
Yes.
I mean, I can go one more slow time, but
No,
I don't want to lose any of this
I
stuff.
don't want to lose any because we've got so many nice. Just look at those cells.
This is beautiful. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, share it. Please join I was going to say our station. Please subscribe to our channel. And if you have already subscribed, thank you very much. We love all of you. You keep us going every day with your comments, your kind words. And like I said, Phil and I are a team. He's not going anywhere. He's not going to get off the easy way with the tripod. So his arms are my tripod. So until the next time, everybody, have a great day, stay healthy, and be safe. Bye.
Take another look at this beauty. Wow, that one set is resin. That accent tabletop is going to look absolutely gorgeous.